What's going on there, guys? We back with another one, and we got to talk about Shannon Sharpe and Ochocinco responding to Caitlyn Jenner's tweet about OJ Simpson after he passed on yesterday. And what Caitlyn said was "good riddance" and hashtag OJ Simpson. Now that thing has been getting mixed reactions, obviously because OJ was a polarizing figure, and it was two different sides divided right down the middle. I remember the verdict like it was yesterday, trial of the century, and that was back in 1994, but it's still prevalent today. You see a lot of documentaries on this exact trial, and OJ Simpson was able to finally get his flowers back in media within the last year, appearing on Cam and May's show and really breaking down the NFL, but he was knowledgeable about basketball too, and he would talk about his interactions with all these legendary sports figures, and I think it was a good thing. That's one thing, OJ was really good at breaking down and dissecting the game. He was going out to the golf courses with his friends, chilling out, but Caitlyn Jenner going online and saying that, you have to be careful when you're talking like that because that's exactly the tweet people will pull back up when you meet your day. And we all got an expiration date. So you shouldn't go on and glorify or really just show your enthusiasm and happiness that someone has left this planet. Stephen A, he was under some fire earlier because he had some comments about OJ Simpson that probably weren't appropriate for today with the way he covered it on First Take. But we're going to listen to what Shannon Sharpe and Ocho had to say about it because they won't play with Caitlyn, man. Let's peep it.
Caitlyn Jenner tweeted. Let's take a look at the tweet. Do we have it up? We're going to have it up, Ash. Sorry for the delay, but Caitlyn Jenner tweeted, very tacky, very distasteful.
Yes.
Basically what it said was good riddance. No matter what you think of someone, Ocho, you don't celebrate someone's death.
You never do that. You never do that. It's one thing about God. God don't play. You don't celebrate nobody's death. Even if you despise that person based on personal issues y'all might have gone through. Now you have to remember. Now, OJ, murder, the case, he was acquitted, but obviously was tried in the civil case. Now also, again, God don't like ugly. If I'm not mistaken, sister, brother, Caitlyn Jenner also had an issue. 2015, fatal car accident, killed somebody.
What? Hold on. No, hey, you didn't. Yeah, no, she didn't. Now, everything in the OJ, people allegedly he killed Nicole Brown Simpson,
yes, sir,
and Ronald Goldman.
Yes, sir.
He went on trial. 12 men and women. A jury of his peers says we don't believe he did it.
Yes, sir.
Beyond a reasonable doubt.
Right.
They acquitted him. He went to trial on the civil charges. He was convicted. So you mean to tell me there's no denying that at the hands of Caitlyn Jenner, someone lost their life?
Yes,
so
sir.
how would she feel? Now, if I'm not mistaken, I don't recall her spending not one day in jail.
Yes, sir.
But you say good riddance. You happy for the death. God don't like, my grandma used to always say when I was a little boy, Ocho, God don't like ugly. No. Sometimes he don't like pretty.
Yeah.
You better be careful.
You got to be careful because you never know your time is up. Every time we born, we all come with an expiration date. Now, we don't know what that day is, but what you don't want to do is you don't want to speed it up because the tongue is powerful. If you're going to celebrate somebody else, listen, if you're going to celebrate somebody else's death, now you got to be careful. And God can show you better than he can tell you.
Yes, absolutely.
So I think Shannon and Ocho hit the mark right there, man. I do understand that there were other dynamics at play, with Bruce being around the girls and, being around the Kardashian girls and being a little bit closer to that situation. So I understand that there's some personal feelings that none of us from the far outside looking in can understand. At the same time, you don't go on the internet. I wouldn't even want to see Nicole Brown's family do it at this point, but if they did it, you would be able to understand it a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? Even though you wouldn't want to see that many years later. you would be able to understand that more. For Jenner to go on there, it seems like, somewhat of a clout chase. Just to get, that engagement is coming, and what kind of media storm is going to surround that. So that was welcoming the clout that you knew, that you were cognizant of, would follow by you posting that. So it's almost like that tweet was in the draft, how quick it went up. But like I said, man, you don't put that out there. You don't put that type of energy out there for yourself, because that's going to be, that's going to be reciprocated. There's going to be a group of people sitting around that will see your death and will go back and dig that tweet up. And there will be all types of memes and stuff like that. Granted, that doesn't really matter to us when we're gone, but I do think the example is important, for people to see, because people are going to want to mimic that behavior. They'll see the engagement you got, and you got trolls and different things like that. And people that have nothing to do with the situation will go on social media just to get that engagement. So you just opened up a new door for clout chasers, and that's what I don't like about it at all. Have your private feelings, work that out. That's between you and God, but putting that on the internet, especially after he was found not guilty. Now, there's definitely a lot of people that feel he was guilty, and it's not just white people. It's some black people that feel like OJ was guilty, and vice versa. But what we have is what we have at this point, and trying to put that on him, us people on the outside, and what Stephen A. Smith saying he would have had him under the jail. OJ did write a book called If I Would Have Did It and stuff like that, that was wild to me. There was some wild decisions made in the process, throughout this process, that I can't really overly defend. But again, like I said, the fact of the matter is they found him not guilty, man. So that's what I got to roll with. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Till next time, peace.
Skip tweeted something, and although I disagree with the tweet, and hopefully Skip would take it down.
I'm not going to take it down.
Skip, 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 skip.